Okay, hey Lizzy, and hi Lucy. Hope that you guys are great, and that you had a good time at your meeting. Um, I just kind of wanted to give you a little status update on the project. So I went through and did some cleaning of the data in the REDCap database. Um, Mostly when people had listed that there was an other reason for exclusion, I changed that to the best reason that we had that would fit. Um, Lizzie, I think that I emailed you that there's one person that doesn't look like they got called at all. If you could call this person. Um, and then um, there's a handful of people who um, were either called too few times or too many times. Um, and I've sent those. So I've sent those in a prior email. Um, but this is what it is again here. So these pediatric otolaryngologists were called 4 times. So we just need to figure out the right number there. And then these 2 people were called 2 times, and then this person was called 1 time. So, like I said, I went through the other exclusions and now have cleaned that up. So at that point, I started to think, well, how many pediatric dermatologists do we have that that have appointments for all 3 scenarios? And so I created a table here, city, state, scenario. One means that is the number of appointments that were made. So it's a call where an appointment was made. So there was a successful appointment made for Peds Derm in the infant hemangioma case, for the teenage acne case, but not for the toddler eczema case. Okay, so in Ann Arbor, this looks really good. That actually 2 appointments were made for the hemangioma case, 2 appointments were made for the acne case, 2 appointments were made for the eczema case. So we would definitely want to keep Ann Arbor, right? So here what we'll do is we are going to just filter down to the states, the city-state combos, where all the all the all the scenarios were answered for pediatric dermatologists. So it's 40 states. So Ann Arbor, Michigan, Aurora, Colorado, Brooklyn, New York, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, etc., etc. So this is a pretty impressive group. This is Boston, Massachusetts. Sorry about that. Okay, what's not so impressive is the successful number of generalists who we were able to get to. Okay, so in Albuquerque, we were not able to get a single generalist answer for any of the 3 scenarios. In Michigan, in Ann Arbor, Michigan, we were successful for the infant hemangioma case, but not for the acne case or the eczema case. So, what I did was cleaned up the data. So now we can see that there are 4 city-states: Kansas City, Missouri, Little Rock, Arkansas, Salt Lake City, Utah, and Seattle, Washington, where They were three generalists answered the three scenarios, and so not exactly what I was expecting, but so be it. So looking at the reasons for exclusions, a lot of these folks were just not accepting new patients. So I'm going to dive a little deeper into this, but what I think this says to me, and please take a look at the data yourself, Lizzy, and make sure that I'm not saying anything crazy here, but what I think this means to me is that really the only people who see pediatric dermatology are pediatric dermatologists. The very few general dermatologists feel comfortable seeing pediatric dermatology. So, which is good and bad, but I think we're going to have to change the study a little bit because we're not going to be able to do like a matched city-state comparison, which is fine, but we can do more of a national comparison. All right, well, I will talk to you later. Bye.